Hey everyone, just wanted to do an introductory video on my new project that I got going on. This is a 94 Toyota pickup. They technically weren't called Tacomas yet, so this is a 94 pickup, 5-speed, 4x4. I actually got this for $0. I had a coworker of mine say, if you go pick it up in a field up in central Utah, it's all yours. So all it cost me was some diesel to go get it, trailer it back, and here we are. I'll give you a little walk around. So here we are. The reason that it was parked in the first place was they just left it out in the field, I guess, and they were going to use parts for it for other projects. It didn't have an engine harness when I got it, but I didn't need that since I'm doing a TDI swap in it anyways. The 5-speed that was in it had an issue where it wouldn't shift into first or second, and the guy said it was probably something to do with the shift fork, which it was, and I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you the inside. It's fairly clean now. When I got it, it was pretty disgusting. Seats are in fairly good shape. I have all the dash pieces for underneath. Actually here in the back, cleaned them all up, getting ready to put them on obviously when the time comes. But the truck has 218, 379. As far as I know, everything gauges wise works. Obviously I'm not going to know until I get it all together, but for what it's worth, it's a pretty clean truck. I'll show you some before and after pictures of all the rodents that were in here. In the back, I just got all the parts that took off the engine and the parts that I'm going to keep, kind of driveline, cross member, all that stuff. I have the trans out of it now. Took the exhaust off. This was an old, I had a 03 Golf 2-door ALH that dropped a valve, and we ended up selling the car and took the exhaust off of it. So I'm hoping I can use some of it to make this work if possible. Radiator, I mean, by no means is it a perfect truck. It's got some dents, it's got some dings, but hey, for free, you can't complain. Yeah, so underneath, it's really not bad. There's a little bit of surface rust, but for the most part, I mean, it's a fairly clean looking truck. So I got the trans out, and how I did that was nothing special. I just had a tire that I used for an old 3-wheeler tire. Put it right here, and basically got under here, took all the bolts out, and pulled the trans out, dropped it on the tire. I know that's not the best way to do it, but it's how I did it, and it worked. So let me show you what the trans looks like and the issue I found. So here's the trans. I got it all torn apart. I'll put a couple clips in there of me tearing it down. On my first and second, like I said, the first and second wasn't going into gear. This had actually broken off inside this shaft, or yeah, sheared off on the shaft. So luckily it was just a simple bolt that broke, but I had to get new ones. Toyota in Phoenix, they had a set of these for $7, I think is what I paid for them. Put new ones in. I'll replace this one while I'm in there, but it does look okay. And that seems to be the only issue with the trans. I had a mystery issue where there was some, oh, there it is right there. You can see some of this stuff stuck in this gear I still got to clean out. That ended up being the bushing and seat, probably more the bushing than anything, for the shift lever. I'll put a video of what was there, maybe a picture of what it had on there, but that probably deteriorated a long time ago, fell into the trans, and is now sitting in between that 5th gear. But easy fix. I'll clean all that out, replace it with the right parts. I got some seals here to go back together with the trans. I'm not going to go and tear it all down and replace everything. I just wanted to get it working. Still got to clean up the case. Got the transfer case. I probably won't touch that. I don't think I need to. Like I said, it was running and working when it was parked. And if it's not, I'll tear it down later and figure that out. But that's kind of an update on the trans. I have all the seals, just finding the time to go back together. I'll probably start today. I want to clean up these cases a little bit better. Nothing too crazy, but just want to make it all look nice before we go back together with. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to kind of document what I'm doing on this build. I know I've watched a lot of videos of other people doing builds like this, and some of the things they showed or did or said helped me. So if this helps you in any way, great. If not, it'll just be a cool journal for me to watch this build take place. It's kind of the first big build I've ever done. I've rebuilt a couple engines, but nothing like swapping an engine into another truck. So if you guys want to follow along, that'd be great. I'll have a couple more videos. Like I said, I'll have a video putting this back together, and then I should be picking up the donor car in a couple weeks. I'm actually getting the donor car for free too, so I'm in this $0 as of yet, and I'm gonna order a bunch of adapter plates, obviously, and other stuff. But if I can start with pretty low cost up front, I think that's gonna help me build a pretty cool truck. So if you guys want to follow along with that, that'd be great. And if you liked what you saw, if you follow along, that'd be awesome too. Thanks.